We're going to open up by giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah, Yahweh being the true name of the Most High God, the God of the Bible.
That's right.
And Yahweh Shah being the true name of who the world calls Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Right? We are the sons of Jacob Tulsa. We are Hebrew Israelites. We come to spread the word and the true message of who the world calls Jesus Christ, man.
Right.
We come to call our people back to repentance. The blacks, natives, and Hispanics are the Israelites of the Bible, God's chosen people. And in these last days, he done woke up certain people to that understanding. And you walking through life, you going through your everyday life, and you're not asking yourself the deeper questions like, what is the true meaning of life? What is really the purpose of all of this? What's my real history? How do I end up here? Why do I feel like I have zero control over my life? Right now, you just running a race. You just walking through a bunch of hoops that somebody else set out for you, man.
Right.
It wasn't your idea to be born in America or to work a 9 to 5, to have to be up under President Donald Trump.
Right.
It wasn't never your idea, but you don't question none of the things that's going on around you. Why? Why are white people at the hierarchy of society and we are on lower society?
Right.
Why are we destroyed by drugs, alcoholism, right? Why are we destroyed by these things? Why are things the way they are? You gotta ask these kind of things, or else you're just gonna be a slave, man. You're just gonna be a sheep. You're just gonna be going through life and constantly trying to fill yourself with pleasure. And that's a fact, because you look at the world around you, what are the young people doing? All the young people want to do is mindlessly scroll on social media, rot their brain, right? Go party, eat food, drink alcohol, do drugs, have sex. It's all about pleasure, pleasure, pleasure.
Right.
That's because we have no purpose.
Right.
Don't nobody want to read a book no more.
Right.
People can't even pay attention to nothing for more than 10 seconds because your brain is fried. Why they fry your brain like that? Why they do that to you? It's a weapon. They're against you. Why is pornography so easily accessible?
Right.
Because they're trying to destroy you. They want weak men. You got guys walking around here, they getting themselves out 4 or 5 times a day. Come on, man. You weak as hell. Your forefathers wouldn't be pleased. Your forefathers wouldn't be pleased, man. Y'all, the Israelites of the Bible. And even Esau. Esau used to be mightier than he is now. Even white people. White men used to be stronger than they are now. Y'all weak as hell now, man. Y'all soft as a feather now, man. Y'all don't care. It's all about pleasure, pleasure, pleasure with people. What about purpose? What about meaning? What about conquering? What about rulership? What about being a man? What about building a nation? Y'all not minded towards that because you're so distracted and programmed. Y'all don't even eat real food.
Right. Right.
They give you nonsense and call it food. You got a ingredient list, 20 ingredients long. None of it is just what it's supposed to be, man. I got mad, but we got to grow out of these things, man. We got to seek more knowledge. We got to seek the truth. I had some little peanut butter, pumpkin seed butter. I looked at it. It's supposed to be organic, you know, just 100% pumpkin seed butter. I looked at it, it had canola oil in it. I almost got mad. I'm like, they played in my face. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a different mindset. Right. Once you elevate your standards and say you're not going for stuff no more and change your paradigm and your mindset, it's hard to go back down. Right. We're supposed to be going on an upward trend. And there's no such thing as staying the same, man. You either growing or you declining. Right. You either going up or you falling down, man. And you need to make it up. I ain't gonna even tell you what you need to do. A smart man and make it up in his mind that, you know what, my life is gonna be full of growth, man.
Right.
I'm gonna grow.
Right.
I'm not gonna be stagnant. I'm not gonna fall off. I'm not gonna let the waves of life carry me this way and that way. I'm not gonna sit up there and let my impulses carry me this way and that way. It don't matter if you're addicted to drugs. Hey, get off the drugs.
Right. Right.
That's right.
People get off drugs all the time. Why it can't be you? Because you haven't made the decision in your mind. You haven't made the decision that you're gonna face it head up. You gotta go up, you gotta go up against it. You gotta fight your flesh. What is it? Give me Romans chapter 6.
Yes, sir.
Open that up. You gotta fight your flesh, man. You gotta fight your flesh. You can't sit up there and obey everything you wanna do. You see people, my 600-pound life, and they flesh done overthrown them, man. And they never stop to put up a fight. They gonna eat themselves to death, man. How you sit up there and eat and get that big like that? 700 pounds, you can't get out of bed, oh! Getting you out of bed is like a construction project. It take a moving team. It don't make no sense. It ain't right. It ain't godly. It ain't spiritual. Let me see what that says. Verse 12.
The book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 12.
Bring it out.
Let not sin reign therefore in your mortal body, that ye should obey in the lust thereof.
Let not sin reign in your mortal bodies, that you should obey it in the lust thereof. You're not supposed to be obeying the things your body wants to do. You're not supposed to be obeying that. You're supposed to be ruled by the Holy Spirit. You're supposed to be ruled by the Spirit of God that's inside of you, man.
Right.
That tell you to make wise decisions. Hey, no, I'm going to do difficult things because I know it's going to make me better. Even though it's difficult, even though it's inconvenient, even though it's uncomfortable for me, it's going to make me grow. So I'm going to do difficult things, man. That's what the Spirit will tell you. But you know what sin will tell you? Be lazy. Procrastinate. Keep BSing. Keep
making excuses.
Keep making excuses. Hey, the sin that's in your body is going to tell you your excuses are right.
Right.
Excuses, this is the thing people got to understand about excuses, man. It don't matter if your excuse is valid or not. You either going to get it done or you're not going to get it done. You're either going to be a BS person, I'm trying not to cuss, or you're going to be the person who got it done. You're either going to win the race or not. What it say? What's that in the book of Ezra? This is the condition of the battle. What's that? Give me that. Bring that out. Hey, you got to get on fire. You're either going to be on fire or you're not. You're either going to stay in this truth and grow in this truth or you're not. There ain't no such thing as being stagnant in this truth, man. Hey, the command is to grow in grace. Not BS in grace, procrastinate in grace, wallow in your sin while you in grace, abuse grace. It says to grow in grace, man.
Right.
You're supposed to be getting better.
Right.
Who got that? Bring that up.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, and verse 57.
Bring it out.
Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle.
This is what?
This is the condition of the battle.
Hey, this is the condition of the battle. This is just what the odds are. And what they say, you gotta play the hand that you was dealt. And it don't matter if you crippled. It don't matter if you blind in one eye. It don't matter if you missing an arm. And the Lord can still use you. The Lord can still put his spirit in you. Hey, it ain't nothing that's impossible with the Lord.
Right.
And the Lord touched people and made them walk again.
Right.
Why are you not having more faith in your life? Why are you not putting more value in your time and energy? Why don't you believe you can do great things? Why are you so comfortable with being average? You got some lack of faith. You got to get more faith, man. And you got to stop letting all these punk-ass thoughts, you see what I'm saying, these soft thoughts, these thoughts of anxiety, these thoughts of depression, these negative thoughts overthrow you. Everybody deals with those kind of thoughts. You can't control what you get attacked by. You can't control that. But you can control how you react to them. You can control if you let those thoughts sit on you and linger on you, or if you fight them off and you rebuke them in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You can control that. It's all about what your mindset is. Do you believe the truth? Hey, Captain, you might be teaching this. Satan's only power is to deceive you. Am I saying it right? Is to make you not believe the truth. The truth that God gave to us is that He is the God that healeth us. Right. He loves us. Right. He has good intentions toward us, to give us an expected end. Right. He wants us to live and be blessed and obey Him. Right. That's what God's will is for us. But you got to believe that. You got to hold on to that. No matter what the winds do, no matter what the weather look like, no matter what somebody said to you. Hey, God said you are fearfully and wonderfully made. It don't matter if somebody tell you ugly. It don't matter if somebody tell you you're stupid, you're not smart. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Which one are you going to believe? I'm going to believe I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. That's what I'm going to believe. You can believe the trick of Satan. Hey, Satan uses people. Satan uses people to overthrow you mentally, man. Some people don't even know they got Satan on them. But you got to realize when somebody got Satan on them. Sometimes when somebody says something to me, I don't even respond or entertain it. I'm just like, yeah, nigga, whatever. In my mind. But they didn't even, I ain't even finna give that the chance. Right. I ain't even finna give that the chance. That's how you feel inside about yourself. That's what your self-doubt is telling you. And you trying to project that on me. Nigga, I don't know, I ain't gonna say that. Because I'm not finna argue with you either. I'm too focused. I'm too busy believing what I'm trying to do. I know God said I can do it. It ain't no law against it. Niggas be limited in they self. You got self-limiting belief. Somebody pull up self-limiting belief. Let's touch on that again. Bring that up, man. Self-limiting belief. You are your biggest enemy, man. You what's stopping you the most. Your biggest problem is not this person or God. Your biggest problem is not this person, that person, the way you grew up, your current situation. It's not that. It's all of the decisions that you make. It's all the decisions that you make. It's your thought process. It's your paradigm. It's the way you look at life, the way you view situations. It's the lack of faith or the amount of faith that you have or don't have. Right. Read that.
You got it.
Read that.
Self-limited beliefs are false, ingrained, or perceived narratives, such as I'm not smart enough.
See, that's false. How you doing? Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Have a blessed day. Self-limiting beliefs is a false, ingrained, or perceived narratives. So sometimes your self-limiting belief can be ingrained. You might have been ingrained with this self-limiting belief since you was a child. That you always gonna have this disease, or you always gonna suffer from this sicknesses, or you never gonna be able to walk again. Right. And that ain't nowhere in the scripture. Right. Well, show me that in the truth of God. Show me that in the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Right. It don't say that in there. These are, put that back out. This is false, ingrained, or perceived narratives. And you might have tricked yourself into believing this. Somebody might have said it to you, and you took it as truth. But you gotta lean on what God said more than you believe anything else. Hey, we walk by faith, not by sight. The things that God said, the spirit is more real than reality, man. The word of God is more powerful, it's more real than reality. It's bigger than the biggest mountain on earth. It's stronger than the strongest force. It is the strongest force, man. It's the force that governs the whole universe, man. You got to believe that more than you believe anything else, or you can't never accomplish nothing great. Even corner niggas will tell you. And you got to be able to go against what everybody, you can't let nobody else self-limit and belief limit you, bro. Cause when you're trying to grow and you're trying to do something mighty, niggas who are complacent and lazy and happy where they at and happy being average, they gonna disagree with you. They're not gonna understand you. They're not gonna get in with you. And you gotta do it anyway. And that's why King Solomon said, and he that is a companion of fools will be destroyed. If you walk with wise men, you're gonna become wise. But if you're a companion of fools, you're gonna be destroyed. Sometimes you gotta leave out from your own friend group, man. To some people who's actually focused on forward motion. Some people get along because they smoke weed. And they smoke weed, and you got the precept you said, I don't want to forget it. Some people, they hang out because they do drugs, and they do drugs together, and they talk about their problems together, and they never talking about their solutions together. Right. They never talking about getting off drugs together. Bring it out. They never talking about quit being alcoholics together. They never talking about bettering their life together. You need to get out there friend group, bro. Because once you start to see the light, and you actually ready to change, they're going to try to keep you down.
Right. All right, so I want to touch on that self-limiting belief that Malachi brought out.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 78, and verse 41.
Yeah.
Yea, they turned back and tempted God and limited the Holy One of Israel.
So they tempted the Lord and limited the Holy One of Israel. A lot of times in this truth, we have a tendency to believe that the Most High God won't do it for us. That's a self-limiting belief. He'll do it for one man and not the other. The Bible says he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. That's what the Bible says. He don't change. If he did, then the sons of Jacob would be consumed if he changed. The Most High God is not changing. If he gave them the same power, the same ability, he gave it to us too, now present day. So don't allow yourself to be limited, because a lot of times if you limit yourself, you end up limiting the Most High God, thinking that because it didn't happen once, right? It's not going to happen to you at all, so you're not going to try no more, because it just didn't happen. Don't let that be you.
What's that one that say like covet spiritual gifts? What's the one?
It's
What?
Is it 1 Corinthians 12:31?
Do it say that?
It says, but I got you.
Read that.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians 12:31. It says, but covet earnestly the best gifts, and yet shew I unto you a more excellent way. That's what you was looking for?
Let me see the whole chapter. Let me see that. Let's see what you're looking at there, brother. My apologies, man. But what verse was you at?
31.
Nah, it's more specific. It say covet after spiritual gifts. I think it might be chapter 13. Give me verse 4. Give me chapter 14, verse 1.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 14, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Follow after charity and desire spiritual gifts.
Follow after charity and desire spiritual gifts. It don't say only desire these things. It don't say allow self-limiting beliefs to stop you from having these things. He told you to desire these things, to follow after these things. Why? Because you can attain them. You can achieve them. If you ain't never seen the future, if you ain't never walked on water, if you ain't never healed a man through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, if you ain't never done these things before, it doesn't matter. And he said, follow after them. Follow after them. And you can become a prophet of the Most High. You can become a prophet.
Right.
You can learn to heal men. You can increase your faith. You can do that. Why else would he tell you to follow after those things? But you know what the problem be? I'm going to tell you I'm about to diagnose one of a lot of people's biggest problem in life. You don't want it bad enough. You don't want it bad enough. You don't want it bad enough. And that's why you ain't going to never have it. Because you don't want it bad enough. You got to have a strong desire. You gotta have a sense of, it's only 2 ways you're gonna really change in a major way. It's only 2 ways. You either gonna have to go through so much pain that you just get tired of dealing with all the pain from your mistakes that you change. Right. Or you gonna want it so bad that you will actually follow through. Right. That's the only 2 ways. It's either gonna be through pain or you're gonna actually lock in and do it, man. Right. You either gonna keep getting punished by the Most High for that sin, or you're gonna decide, you know what, Lord, this ain't what I want to do. And you're gonna gird up your loins like a man and walk through that fire and walk through that temptation until the devil departs from you, man. Right. And you're gonna pray and you're gonna fight and you're gonna fast and you're gonna do whatever you gotta do. You're gonna scrap like a dog because you really, really want it. That's the difference. But something gotta keep getting cooked, man. And we say that sometimes in councils when you meditate, like, man, and the brother he gonna have to keep getting fired up because he not ready to listen. The Lord gonna have to keep, spanking him because he don't want to listen yet. And say that in the scripture, man. Let me grab it. You gotta want it, bro. Grab me Proverbs 29:1. You gotta want it more, man. If you feel like you really want it and you're not really putting in the necessary actions that it takes for you to get it, well, guess what? You don't want it bad enough. You gotta want it more. You gotta get invested, man. Right. That's another way to really accomplish something and start moving towards it. And if God see you always moving towards something, why would he not give it to you? Moving towards it is just as powerful as praying for something. Working for the faith without the works is dead. Just like praying is important for success, hey, getting out there and trying to achieve what you're praying for is equally as important, man. Because faith without works is dead. Right. What did I call? Grab that. Proverbs. Grab that.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 1. He that being often reproved, harden his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy.
He that often being reproved and hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. So if you keep BSing, you keep procrastinating, you keep playing with that sin, you keep refusing to repent, keep trying to play in the middle, gray area, and the Lord say you're gonna be destroyed suddenly, and that without remedy. It ain't gonna be no fixing this time. Right. It ain't gonna be, the Lord come get you out the fire. No, you gotta deal with that. You played too long, now you gotta deal with that, and you gotta deal with that. Right. Then you don't want to be in that position, brother. You should have wanted righteousness more. You should have coveted it. The same way these wicked niggas, you see women on the internet, you're burning and you lust towards it. You're looking at it for a long time. I know what you brothers do. You're looking at it for a long time and you all in there. And you need to be lusting after righteousness, man. Right. You need to be lusting after your goals. Right. How to be a righteous man, how to be a righteous example for your people, how to be a pillar in your community, how to build back the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, right. How to build back the nation of Yasharallah, man. Right. These are the things you should lust after. These are things I fantasize about, man. I want to be a king, nigga, and I'm not playing. I do not be playing. And I'm on it like I want it, man. Give me the wisdom of Solomon 8, man.
Well, honor wisdom.
Yeah, give me that. I'm not playing when I say it. Y'all gonna see. Keep bullshitting and know what you're doing. Watch what I do. Because I want it. I'm going to get it. Where that's at? Give me verse 5. Read that.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8 and verse 5. If riches be a possession to be desired in thy life,
if you want to get riches and possession in your life, then what?
What is richer than wisdom?
Give me Proverbs 3.
What is richer than wisdom?
What is richer than wisdom? That's a rhetorical question. It ain't nothing richer than wisdom, man.
Right.
It ain't nothing that can fulfill you and give you abundance and give you blessings than wisdom. When the Lord pour out wisdom, look at the example of King Solomon, man. These accounts is in the scripture to help you understand things that's at play, man, and to help you understand how the Most High get down, man. That's why it's there for. It ain't that the Most High, you know, and he didn't have to do none of that. He did this for us to understand, so we can read the account and be like, dang, look how he dealt with King Solomon. Hey, look how he dealt with Solomon, right? King Solomon was a wise young child. He came to the temple of the Most High. He asked for wisdom. He sought out wisdom from his youth, man. The Lord appeared unto Solomon. The Lord asked him, what shall I give thee? King Solomon said, wisdom. What did the Most High say? Because you have asked for this thing, and you didn't ask for A, B, and C, because you wanted wisdom, I'm going to give you wisdom. I'm going to give you more wisdom than any of the kings of the earth. And because you asked for wisdom, I'm going to bless you with riches. I'm going to bless you with this, that, and the third, because you wanted wisdom. Right. So desire wisdom. Lust after wisdom. Covet after wisdom. Get in with wisdom. Strongly desire wisdom. Right. That's the. If you strongly desire wisdom, it's a lot of things that come with her, man. What do I really do? Hey, what the verse I'm looking for, King? Cap. I'll find it. What's the verse like it? What's the verse I'm looking for where he said honor wisdom? If thrones and scepters. Oh, Wisdom of Solomon 6. What does it say verse? 32? 6 and 17. Get that.
17 right here.
Grab that, man. Read that.
It's the book of wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 17.
Bring it out.
For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline.
The very true beginning of wisdom is the desire of discipline. But I'm going to tell you what's going on in the world. Don't nobody want to be disciplined. Everybody want to take the easy route. And that's why you're not going to have the things you really desire in life. You're on the internet, you're looking at all these beautiful things, and you're never going to have them because you don't want to become disciplined. These things is available to you. Hey, God put it out here for everybody. The same money you got in your bank account is the same money the richest man in the world got in his bank account. It's out here for the taking. It's out here for we all on the same playing ground. It's out here for the taking. You can go get it if you was really like that. That's why you got to become disciplined. That's why. Read that.
And the care of discipline is love. Keep going. Yes. And love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is an assurance of incorruption.
And obeying God's commandments, being in line with the way God set things up. That's the assurance of incorruption. Right. That's gonna make sure you don't fall off in the wrong path of life. End up dead somewhere, never reach your full potential, man. Right. That's what keeping God's laws do, man. It keeps you from corruption, read.
And incorruption maketh us near unto God.
And incorruption maketh us near unto God. God takes pleasure in a disciplined person, in a person who obeys him, in a person who cares about doing things the right way. God takes pleasure in that, and that makes you near unto him, man. Read.
Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth like a kingdom.
Read that again.
Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom.
Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. When you desire wisdom, when you're on the search for wisdom, when you getting wisdom, every day you on wisdom's trail, you coveting after wisdom, you thirsting after her, you lusting after her, you wanting her so bad. And it's gonna bring you to a kingdom. Hey, chasing these women is gonna bring you to a piece of bread. You're gonna be broke as hell, looking stupid, wondering what happened to your life.
Right.
Chasing Chasing anything but God is gonna leave you, and you're gonna be looking busted and dusty, man.
Right.
You're gonna be somewhere tricked off, wondering what happened to this movie, man. I mean, what happened to me, man?
Right.
Like at the beginning of movies, I bet you wondering how I ended up here. That's gonna be your life, but it ain't gonna be a joke. You're gonna have to deal with that. Hey, go talk. Is he cussing at me? Anyway, go talk. And lazy niggas don't like this word, man. Weak niggas they ain't gonna be able to receive this, man. They gonna get upset. But where was I going? Hey, discipline is gonna bring you to a kingdom. You understand? Keep reading on that.
It says, if your delight be them in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom.
If your delight be in thrones and scepters, if it's something, if being a ruler is something you care about doing, care about being good at, it say what? Read that again.
If your delight be in them in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom.
Honor wisdom. Where you at? Finish that out.
That ye may reign, that ye may reign forevermore.
Hey, honor wisdom that you may reign forevermore. Wisdom is what's going to cause you to become a king, become a ruler, a prince.
Right. That's right.
Wisdom is going to cause you to go about these matters in the right kind of way, in a way that's pleasing to God, in a way that God is going to bless. You got to follow the instructions of wisdom. If you ignore wisdom, and you're going to be sauced and tossed. You're going to be left out there. You're going to be SOL. You're going to be assed out. You're going to be somewhere effed off, man. I'm trying to give it y'all, hey, understand, you ain't going to do good in life, man.
Right.
Give me that Proverbs 3. You can grab it right now.
The book of Proverbs chapter. It's the book of Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 1 in the NLT. To learn, you must love discipline.
Do what?
You must love discipline. Do what? You must love discipline. It is stupid to hate correction.
It is stupid to hate correction. Hey, if you wasn't gonna touch it, I was gonna touch it.
I thought you
Yeah. Hey. In order to learn, you must love discipline. You must love discipline. You must be dedicated to discipline. And you can't be like, discipline is something I do. I try to be disciplined. No, you gotta tell yourself, I am a disciplined individual. That has to become your identity. Wisdom has to become your identity. Intelligence has to become your identity. Stop telling yourself, I'm not that smart, or I gotta get another brother, or blah, blah, blah. Stop telling yourself all that stupid shit, man.
Right.
Wisdom has to become your identity, man.
Right.
Discipline has to become your identity, man.
That's actually beautiful.
Putting the most high God first has to become your identity, man. It's all about your self-perception and how you look at yourself. How you look at yourself and how you treat yourself, hey, that's gonna set the standard for how other people should treat you, man.
Right.
All of the smartest people in the world, they believe in their ability.
Yeah.
All of the best fighters in the world, they not sit up there, oh, I don't know if I should hit them, should I duck, should I, no, they confident in there. They know they know what they doing in there. They confident in it. They train it, they practice it, they respect it, they love this. This is what they do, they finna knock you out. Hey, go look how Anthony Edwards talk about playing basketball. He believed he one of the best. And he said something wise. Everybody probably just kept going with the basketball game. They didn't understand how much wisdom he just dropped. He said that's how you're supposed to feel. Somebody, I think it was John Moran or somebody else said, oh, I can beat Anthony Edwards. Or I'm a better player than Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards harder, he didn't get mad. He said he's supposed to feel like that. That's how I feel. That's the attitude you gotta be in. Should nobody be able to tell you you're not wise? Should nobody be able to tell you you don't love the Most High? Should nobody be able to tell you nothing? And not that nobody shouldn't be able to tell you nothing, but your self-identity, Your self-perception of who you are and what you stand on should be so strong, so unmovable, that can't nobody tell you nothing about that.
Right.
Give me 1 Corinthians 15:58. You got to change your identity, man. You got to have an identity shift. You got to become disciplined. Not act disciplined, become disciplined.
Right.
Not, oh, I'm picking up discipline. I'm trying to start doing, you feel me? I'm trying to start doing this. I'm trying to, I started it. No. This is who I am.
Right.
I wake up at this time because I'm disciplined. I work out every day because I'm disciplined.
Right.
I do this, that, and the third because I'm a man of God. I'm disciplined.
Right.
I come to camp every week because I'm faithful to Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Right.
I teach my people because I love my people.
That's right.
I keep the commandments because I love the Most High. I do this because this is who I am.
That's right.
Identity, self-perception. To hell with all that under the everything else is just talk. You're gonna pick it up and put it down just like you do everything else. But when you become it, it's you. You gotta become it, man. The same way you become all these bad habits. The same way you accept these bad habits is who you are. No, cut the bad habits off and put in good habits. Become that. You're not a sinner. You're not a sinner. You're struggling with a sin. But you're about to change your identity.
Dude, that's real, dude.
You're a righteous man. And you cut off sin. That's who you are.
Right.
You see that? That's a whole different thought process. That's a whole different mindset. And that's who you are.
That's different.
That's who you are. Read that.
That's
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15 and verse 58.
Yeah.
Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast.
Be what?
Be ye steadfast.
Be what?
Be ye steadfast.
Uh-huh.
Unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord.
He said be steadfast and unmovable. Your identity is solidified. You're not a boy. You're not a child. You're not tossed to and fro. You're a man. You stand on principles. You stand on morals. You stand on God's commandments. You
Right.
stand on wisdom.
Right.
You're wise. You're blessed. You're chosen. You're amazing. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. Can't nobody convince you otherwise. It don't matter if you make mistakes. Everybody make mistakes. I'm still fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm still a wise man. I still identify as somebody who's gonna keep getting better.
Right.
I'm still somebody who grows in life. I will never be somebody who doesn't grow in life.
right.
Because that's my identity. Self-perception, man. Identity. How you view situations, how you view the world. Something bad happened to you, you look like, oh, this happened to me. No. You don't play the victim. That's not who you are. That's not your identity. Your identity is somebody that learns from their mistakes and they do better the next time. That's who you are. That's the difference. That's the switch. Identity. It's different. Read that though. Finish that out.
Always abounding in the work of the Lord. For
Doing what?
always abounding in the work of the Lord.
Why? Because we are servants of the Most High. It's because of who we are. It's because of who we are. It's because of who we are.
Right.
Why we do that? You understand? It's because of who we are. Because we servants of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Right.
Not only servants, we're faithful servants.
Right.
We faithful servants. That's who we are.
Right.
That's why we abound in the work of the Lord.
Right.
God, that's a lot of people. They can send into sickness so easy. Like, my boy, fight. Like, you know the Most High God can heal you from anything you're going through. Why are you consenting to it so fervently? Like,
Right.
if people that got these mental illness, like, they'll be like, oh, I got ADHD. Oh, I got depression. They say that every single time you talk to them niggas. And it's like, just like you are now adopting that demon to now is now my personality. That's who I am.
I was gonna say that.
By you.
These niggas so lame, they do it. It's a personality, bro.
Right.
And this is why, some people might get upset. I don't care. Rod Wave, I never liked him. Did he have some good songs? Yes. But in general, I never liked him. Nigga, what are you always sad for? What are you always sad about, bro? I can't vibe with nobody that's always sad. These niggas turn sadness into a personality. You a lame. You don't have no deepness in your soul. You ain't really about nothing. You ain't got no personality. You ain't learned nothing good in life. You ain't learned how to conduct yourself as a man.
Right.
Bro, I don't be around no sad man all day, bro. That ain't player, bro.
Right.
You weak. You loser. You not my type of guy, brother. We not gonna get along. Cause you know what? I'm happy. I'm full of joy. I'm full of the Holy Spirit of God.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got so much to be happy about. I could be going through the worst things. I got so much to be happy about.
Yeah.
Come on now. I got buku things to be happy about.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody gonna convince me otherwise. You got to be able to identify Satan.
Right.
Why is this person always trying to make me feel a negative emotion?
Right.
What is this thought that's always trying to make me feel this negative emotion? You got to be able to get that up off you. You got to be able to recognize it and shimmy. You feel me? You got to start praying. You might have to go on a fast. You might have to do whatever you got to do, bro. You need to go read the scriptures, get your mind right, feed your spirit. Because sadness is not who you are.
Right.
Depression is not who you are. Hey, lasciviousness and lustfulness is not who you are. You're a righteous man. You're a godly man. You're a disciplined man. You're a king. You're a princess.
Right.
You're not a whore. You're not none of that they say you are.
Right.
You're not none of that your messy homegirl trying to drop hits. Hey man, she hating. She got a weird spirit on her. I'm not saying that's who she is, but she got a spirit on her. You might have to check her. Cause she always being messy every time she talks to you. Or
Right.
she always throwing shade every time she talks to you. You might have to check her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if she want to continue to do that, and she decide that's who she is, you might have to, hey bro, distance yourself.
Right.
I'm not saying forsake your friend and never be their friend again,
Right.
but you might have to distance yourself.
Right.
Because your identities don't align. Your identities don't go together, man.
Right.
What it say? Basically, what communion, what partner, what fellowship have light with darkness?
Right.
What fellowship have light with darkness, man, and good with evil? You can't be around everybody, man. Some people's aura is just too whack.
Right.
It's too lame. It's gonna make your spirit go down,
Right.
man. Read that. Okay.
The book of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 23.
Bring it out.
But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of God.
Read that again.
But thou savorest not the things that be of God, but those that be of men. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself.
You do what?
Let him deny himself and take his cross and follow me. So like the brother was saying, sometimes it's not always physical, it's spiritual, man. Sometimes you got friends, you got family, whatever it is, you're going to have people that are going to take you away from the things of God. And you got to tell them, get behind me, Satan. Because you got to, like Yahushua said, you got to take your cross and follow after him.
That's high. Look, you gotta savor the things that be of God and not the things that be of men, man.
Right.
The things that be of men is depression, anxiety, anger, wrath. The opposite of peace, man. And the scripture say the fruit of the spirit is joy, peace, love, long-suffering, self-control, right? These are the things that come from the spirit. These are the things that of God. Everything else, hey, you gotta stand on business about that. I'm not finna sit up here and allow no sad ass emotions to overcome my day.
Right.
I'm not finna let no anxiety overcome my day.
Right.
If I feel like anxiety coming in my mind, I'm finna stand up right then and that ain't what we doing in here. Cause this is my mind. This is my body. This is my spirit. We're not doing that today. We're not doing the depression.
Right.
We're not doing the sadness.
Right.
We're not doing no hating.
Right.
We're not doing none of that. We having peace. We having love. We having blessings around here, man. We having good positive attitudes today. Matter of fact, I know the Lord finna bless me today. The Lord done already blessed me today, man.
Right.
He woke me up today. You understand? I got so many things to be happy about, man.
Right.
Give me that Proverbs 3. think so though. No. You know what? Let's start at 13. You're a wise brother, man.
The book of Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
No, sad is the man.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
So if you identify with wisdom, if you are a wise man, that means you should be happy. If you're not experiencing happiness majority of the time, and you're not in line with wisdom. Wisdom is in line with happiness.
Right.
If you're not experiencing happiness, you're not in line with wisdom.
Right.
Ain't nobody that's smart finna be walking around sad all the time, man. It's better to be happy. You got the option to be happy. Choose to be happy. Come on now.
Choose to be happy.
Be happy.
Right.
Read.
Be grateful.
And the man that getteth understanding, for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold.
Hey, use your wisdom. Accessing the power that God gave you. Walking in the blessings that God gave you by keeping his commandments, and it's better than money, man. Only reason I'm talking like this because I know I experienced it. I used to be anxious. I used to be angry. I used to be this, that, and the third. I used to have depression, but I don't identify with that no more. Why? Because God taught me not to.
That's right.
God taught me not to identify with that. How he teach me that? Obeying his commandments.
Right.
You understand? Now I understand. And Paul said, we had not known sin except it be for the law. I didn't know. I mean, I never was like on some, I never was the type of person to steal from my homie or hate on my homie. But hey, some people think it's okay. Now through God's commandments, it say thou shalt not steal. Now we know it's not okay to let that spirit exist. If something is telling you to steal, hey, it's dead wrong. You gotta fight the urge to steal. You gotta fight the urge to do this, that, and the third. And we only know that, we only know right and wrong because of God's commandments.
Right.
You understand? Keep reading on that.
Verse 15. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things that thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand.
Length of days is in her right hand. Obeying God's commandments is going to make you live long. Walking in wisdom is going to make you live long.
Right.
Obeying the words of this Bible is going to make you live long.
Right.
Do you even care about living long? Do you even care about anything besides doing whatever the hell it is you want to do? Do you even think about this kind of stuff? What's the purpose of life? Go ahead.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 4 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
Matter of fact, almost out at verse 5. Get wisdom, get understanding, it not, neither decline from her word of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Is the point. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Wisdom is the principal thing. Everything we do about in life, we gotta use wisdom. It's the principal thing. Everything that we have to use wisdom. And he said, do not decline her, because she's always gonna be. She's always gonna be. We need her in life and anything. But that's all I got.
John.
It's like a king. That last part, it said, with all I getting, get understanding.
Yes, sir.
So it's always good to inquire why somebody's saying something. And if you actually give them the time of day, 9 out of 10 times they're actually going to express it. Actually, they're going to be pleased that you said that. And then you actually could build a connection. If somebody's telling you, do something this way, you might, and you really, hey, ignorance is not a sin. But if you know better, you do better. Right. So learn. So when you ask them about it, they can be like, okay, this is why you're doing it. And now you're up, man. It's just up.
Really hear people out.
It's like, I was about to touch on that, what was it, verse 6? Yeah, verse 6. Proverbs 4 and 6. It says, if you forsake her not, she will preserve thee, man. Right. Like the brother is going into, man, you live longer. Now you not into dumb decisions. You're not making dumb decisions. like the brother was just going into, some things are not. Like the brother was going into, some things are not in the law. But if you use wisdom, you can it'll keep you away from certain things, man. That can destroy you. That can, bro, just anything by using wisdom, man.
Right.
Hey, wisdom multiplies your blessings, man. Like brother say, you using wisdom, you're not making foolish decisions, you doing this, that, and the third. Everybody see how you changing, how you moving, how you growing, how God blessing you. Hey, now they want to do the same thing you doing. Right. And you turning people to God. Hey, that's more blessings just stacking up on your name. God looking at that.
Light of the world, man.
You the light of the world.
Right.
God looking at that.
Right.
You got more blessings coming, bro. To all the brothers that's really laboring in this ministry, laboring in this truth.
All praises, man.
All praises, salute to you, double honors to you, blessings be upon you, man. In the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Your blessings is stacking up higher than the ceiling, brother. I don't care if you don't see it. You should know it. I'm gonna be honest. You should know it. You should know. Hey, what is it? Galatians 6:9? Is it Galatians 6:9? Be not weary and well doing. Grab that. I believe it's Galatians 6:9. Wherever it said, grab it. Hey, be not weary and well doing, man. Grab that, read that.
It's the book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
We shall reap if we faint not. You got to keep going. You sowing, you sowing, you sowing, you sowing. The work of the Lord is like you sowing. You plant seeds, you plant seeds, you plant seeds. Hey, all of these seeds you planted, hey, it's a life that's growing, even if you don't see it, man. Even if you told a brother one thing and he changed that one thing. Even if you just got a brother to stop eating pork for the rest of his life. Even if you just persuaded a brother to stop committing adultery for the rest of his life. Right. Even if you just, hey, the work is going out. These blessings is stacking upon your name, man. And the Lord see that, man. You are light to the world, man. It's compound effect. Hey, the ministry of the Lord is not like your 9-to-5 job. Oh, I go here, I work for 8 hours, I get such and such dollars, and that's it, I gotta go to work again. No, the work of the Lord is compared to a garden, a vineyard. The thing about a vineyard, once you plant the seeds, and this is the beauty and the wisdom of Yahweh, once you plant the seeds, it grows fruit, and the fruit grows seeds inside of the fruit. And then that goes back to the earth and creates more fruit. You understand where I'm going? You understand what I'm saying? Listen to me. The work of the Lord is like unto a vineyard. The word of the Lord is like unto a vineyard. But the beautiful thing about how the Most High set it up, it ain't like your 9-to-5 job. Right. It ain't like Esau hamster wheel, where you get paid and you don't even get paid what you deserve, man. You get paid, you only get paid what you deserve, man. You plant for the Lord, and it grows, and it bears fruit forever. That's why in the book of Genesis, it said fruit that has seed inside of itself. Right. It constantly reproduces on its own. If you teach a brother, and you make an apostle, and he's a good apostle, he's going to go make more apostles. Right. That's on your name, though. Right. That's your work. That's your fruit. Come on, bro. Hey, the ministry is infinity, man. The ministry is forever and it's blessed, man. The work of the Lord is blessed times a million. It's innumerable. These blessings, hey, what does it say? The blessings we gonna receive in the kingdom, hey, eye hath not seen. Your eyes haven't seen, nor has it entered into the mind of man. Right. It's so great. It's so amazing. We can't even fathom it. Right. We can't even begin to understand, man. Right now, with the little wisdom we touching, we just getting a little taste of it, man. Right. That the spirit is just a little feeling of it. It's just a little hint, a scent, a look. It ain't nothing compared to what we gonna get, man. Right. You understand? So, hey, don't be weary and well doing, man. Keep doing the work of the Lord. Keep staying down. I don't care how you feeling about your current situation. You change attitude, but keep working. Keep having a positive attitude. Keep working on your mindset. Right. Keep working on your body, brother. Keep working on being healthy. Yeah, Esau is oppressing us with the fake food. Hey, just try your best. Just keep trying your best.
Right.
Much tribulation, man.
Much tribulation. We gonna go through that, but we gonna overcome.
That's right.
Hey, we can overcome death, man.
That's right.
We can overcome death. You gotta keep trying, man.
Yeah.
And that's just what that is, man. Open that Proverbs 3 back up. All praises to the Most High, man. We can overcome it all, man. It don't matter what kind of problems you're having. Are you alive? You still in the fight. This is the condition of the battle. 3. Verse 13. Go to verse 13. That's where we started at. Start at verse 16 again. 16.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 16.
Yeah.
Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor.
So wisdom comes with length of days and riches and honor. That's what wisdom comes with. But y'all are looking over wisdom every day. Y'all treating wisdom like it's not that important every day. How many times do you go a day without getting into the word of the Most High? That's awful, bro. That's terrible. That's wrong. You got to get to the wisdom. You got to be on it like you want it, man. And the power is in the word. The spirit is in the word.
Right.
God made everything you see by his word.
That's right.
And you don't want to open up the Bible and tap into the spirit, man.
Right.
And he raised up Christ, man. But you don't want to get in this word and tap into the spirit, man.
Right.
Read that.
Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace.
Her ways are pleasantness and all her paths are peace. And if you really cared about having things your way, living a blessed life that's comfortable, you would follow God's commandments.
Hey.
Because those are the ways of pleasantness. Those are the ways of peace. I got a personal testimony. Ever since I start keeping God's commandments, my level of peace has skyrocketed. My level of pleasantness has skyrocketed. My effect and my relationships with people have skyrocketed.
Right.
And you don't understand, bro, it's a whole different dynamic when you keep God's commandments.
Right.
His ways are pleasantness and peace, man. Once you start hearkening to wisdom, things get easier for you.
Easier.
And the scriptures say, a man of knowledge increaseth strength. And by wise counsel, make thy war. Anything you setting out to do, anything you're trying to accomplish, you know, it's going to be made easier when you apply wisdom.
Right.
You're going to have more success when you apply wisdom.
Right.
That's why I say wisdom is profitable to direct. Wisdom is going to make you more successful. Go ahead.
Con, there's 2 things my father told me, and this is some wisdom he told me. Recently, he said, if you're afraid of something, run towards it. Take what you will with that, you know? 2, he said, at first, it's gonna be hard, then it gets easy. So we know, we hear these things, but that's really how it is. When you first try to do something, it is difficult, it's hard, you need a lot of mental fortitude to get it past that. But then afterwards, you get stronger. Even if the situation don't get easier,
Right.
you get stronger, and it just makes it 10 times easier. Now you actually growing with it.
Right.
But that simple understanding of knowing that it's gonna be hard, but if I can't have that fear stop me. You know, that fear, you don't have time to bury that weight of fear. You don't have time to bury that weight of sadness. You don't have time for this. And now going off the spirit, Andrew Tate said, how can niggas be depressed like all the time? I don't have time to do that. Think about all of his family members he got to take care of. Think of his children. Think about how business partners depend on him. Us in this truth, we got people looking at us. You didn't even know this. You look at the comments and they'll see that each brothers, they name dropping. They name drop. They know you by name.
Right.
So you don't know who's watching you, man.
Right.
I mean, if you give up on yourself, man, you're really giving up on everybody around you.
Hey, and it's
Bro, each brother that's standing on this line, it's something about each individual brother that I think in I can be looking at them, they don't even know. And I think in my mind like, bro, this brother go hard. This brother go hard. And they might even not even know. You know, we should make it a habit of telling each other these things more, right? But at the same time, you should have that confidence in yourself. You shouldn't even be thinking about quitting. Bro, you mean the world to somebody, whether you know it or not. Like he said, it's people in the comments on YouTube from across the world. They name dropping you. You mean something to somebody. You spark somebody's interest. And if you give up, hey, they might have repented in the future if you would have just kept going. But you stopped. You gave up on everything you worked for. That's why the scriptures say, be not weary in well doing. Because you go reap. If you go out there and plant a bunch of seeds, and you look out there and like, man, and I ain't got nothing yet, man. I'm gonna quit. I'm leaving. Hey, in a few years, it's gonna be trees and fruit everywhere, all in the trees and in the ground. But you ain't gonna get to enjoy it because you gave up, man. Somebody else is gonna come get the fruit. Somebody else is gonna get rich off the land. You gotta keep working, man. You gotta keep at it, man. Yeah, Proverbs 3.
She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her.
She is a tree of life. That means when you see that tree of life, it's talking about that quickening spirit that comes over you, man. Right. That quickening spirit, that feeling of health and rejuvenation that comes over you. That's what wisdom will give you, man. You could be going through something tough and terrible, just difficult. You could be going through the most difficult time in your life. But when you start using wisdom, when you start changing your mindset for the better, when you start changing your course of action for the better, and you're going to get that tree of life. You're going to get that, you know what I'm saying? You're going to feel it in your body, man. You're going to feel it in your spirit, man. You know the Lord, you're going to know the Lord is dealing with you, man. It's going to be, finally. It's like drinking water and you've been dehydrated. That's that tree of life feeling, man. Read that.
1 hour.
All right, I'm about to close out here in a second. Read that.
The Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth. By understanding he hath established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths are broken up.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew.
Hey, the Most High created the entire earth through this wisdom. And you don't want to tap into it. You don't want to pay the proper respect. Right?
My son, let not them depart from thy eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion.
Keep sound wisdom and discretion, and don't let it depart from your eyes, man. Keep sound wisdom and discretion at the forefront of your mind, man. Right. Everything you do, all your actions, all your words should be filtered through wisdom, through understanding, through wise thought process, man. Or else she's gonna be out here willy-nilly, man. Read? Where you at? Read that.
So shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace to thy neck.
So shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace unto thy neck. And you're gonna have blessings, man. You're gonna have abundance of blessings, man. You gonna be happy like we was talking about. You gonna have joy like we was talking about. You gonna show forth the fruits of the Spirit. You gonna have patience. You're gonna be exemplifying all of these things because you're walking with wisdom. Read.
Then shall thou walk in thy way safely.
You know what?
Then shall thou walk in thy way safely.
No, you're gonna get suddenly overthrown.
Then shall thou walk in thy way safely.
The Lord is gonna destroy you.
Then thou shalt walk in thy way safely.
You're gonna fall off the truth.
Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble.
If you obey wisdom, you're gonna walk in your way safely, and your foot is not gonna stumble, man. These are the benefits, the things that come with obeying wisdom, with paying attention to wisdom, with seeking after wisdom, with lusting after wisdom, with going out to get wisdom. These are the things that you receive in return, man. And with that, it's been your brother Prince Malachi, son of Jacob Tulsa. We're going to close out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashayat, Yahweh Shai, Shalom.